Now we're going to be working on multiplying square root expressions. So if you remember in general, if you have two square root expressions, like the square root of a times the square root of b, that's the same as having the square root, and we put everything under one square root, and we just have the product of the two numbers. So let's say we want to simplify or multiply the square root of 6 times the square root of 8. So first, let's go ahead and put everything under the same square root, the same radical, and we have 6 times 8, which is just the square root of 48. Now we can see whether or not we have any perfect square factors, and if you see that, you can see that 16 times 3 gives you 48. And 16 is a perfect square, so you can pull the 16 out, right? And you get 4, square root of 16 is 4, times the square root of 3. And that's your answer. Now again, just like if you don't see, let's do this, or if you don't see that 48 is 16 times 3, if you don't see that 16 is one of the perfect square factors, again, remember, you can always take 48, and you can break it down into its prime factors, right? We knew it was 6 times 8, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, and 2 times 2. So if I look at all of my prime factors, 2, 3, 2, 2, and 2, let's go ahead and rewrite that whole thing as 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? Okay, so now remember I said the square root of, if you have a pair, right, we can take out one of these 2's, and then let's see what stays in, and then here we have another pair, right, another pair of 2's, so we can take that out, times 2, and then all we have left inside is 3. So 2 times 2 gives me 4, and I've got the square root of 3. So again, it doesn't matter whether or not you recognize that you have a perfect square factor. If you don't see that, you can always bring it down to the prime factors and then find the square roots of those that way.